Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Uncle Mad, along with Jesta tonight. We are going to Jack Brown's Beer and Burger Joint in Germantown area of Nashville, Tennessee, because tonight a friend of ours has convinced Germantown's Jack Brown's to run a special promotion where for every draft beer sold, they will donate $1 to a charity raising funds to fight childhood cancer. This friend of ours, he's been doing a bike ride deal for, I believe, 7-8 years now, where he'll bike his little tail off to make sure that we raise money to fight childhood cancer. I'm not a drinker, but we're going to come out, we're going to drink some beer to make sure we can support the fight against childhood cancer, because kids should not have to deal with cancer. That's something we believe here on the channel. Supporting our friends, supporting a place we like in Jack Brown's. Gonna be a good night, gonna be fun. I'll post some links down below to where you can support as well. There's gonna be donation pages and stuff like that, because obviously you're gonna be too late to come out and enjoy the beer that I'm gonna have to force down to be able to enjoy. But I'll post the link down below, so if you want to donate, you want to support, the link will be in the description down below. But let's go inside. Okay, so we've done some videos here in the past, but in case this is the first time you've seen us with a Jack Brown video, here's the breakdown of what their main menu looks like. I'm going tonight with the Elvis, and I'm doing a little trick where I'm going to add the jalapeno jelly to make it like a peanut butter and jelly burger. They've also got daily specials, and I've had a bunch of these and they're all pretty good. So they got a few of these around town. We're at the Germantown location. They got one over in Hillsboro Village. I got one in Murfreesboro. I love this place. Happy to come out here to support a good cause. All right, I'm not a drinker, but every draft goes to a good cause. Stop the childhood cancer. I hate to do this, but cheers. But I love to do it because I want to stop childhood cancer. Damn you, cancer. All right, we have got the absolutely jacked up fries. It's like onions, cheese, bacon. They've got their special sauce and went with it. And then obviously I went with the Elvis burger. And I added the jalapeno jelly to mine to make it a peanut butter and jelly burger. This is going to be good. How is it? How is it?
It's always so good.
There you go. Good review. All right, here we go. We got the Elvis with the added jalapeno jelly to make it basically a peanut butter and jelly burger. Bon appetit. That's a trick. That's the way to go. With the jalapeno jelly. Absolutely delicious. We gotta sample the all jacked up fries next. Oh no. Delicious. There is a bit of heat to it. I don't know where the heat comes from. See it in the cheese, or maybe there's a spice on there, but there's a little heat. If you don't like spice, maybe lay off, but there's some good stuff in there. That is good. We're having a good time. All right, so I drank one beer, and now it's ready to go. What Jessa said, we have to keep drinking because it's for a good cause. So I guess we're going to get another beer. I'm not a drinker. Oh, it's been with the Four Horsemen. Four Horsemen. Ric Flair. Arn Anderson, come on, the Four Horsemen. I forgot one of them. It's Ric Flair. But we will continue to drink because it is for a good cause. I don't drink, but I want to fight childhood cancer. How dare we let children have cancer when we can just abuse ourselves with beer instead? Right, Justa? What? Alright, so while we've been sitting here, me and Jess have been talking about how do vampires have a lot of money. And I just said they've been around for millions of years. That's how you get money.
They haven't been around for millions of years. They're not dinosaurs.
Generational wealth. Like you're around for long enough, you get all the money, you get all the wealth. And then she said, well, it's like Andy Dufresne. He set up the whole fake thing.
He skipped like an hour and a half of conversation before I got to Andy Dufresne.
And then she said Andy Dufresne just hid all the money, faked his name, faked everything. And I was like, that's exactly what the vampires did. And I was right. She was wrong. Thank you.
All right, Jessica says I'm wrong about Andy Dufresne being a vampire, so now she's going to explain it.
One, I never said that Andy Dufresne was a vampire. We were talking about how potentially vampires could get around modern things. And I said in Shawshank Redemption that Andy Dufresne created somebody on paper and then assumed the identity. And I said that might be how vampires are doing this currently now in modern times. It has nothing to do with proving what you said is the way that vampires are. Like, it's very upsetting to me that you are behaving in such a manner and taking my whole hour-long rant about vampires and how they acquire their money and how there are homeless vampires and how they get money and why do all these vampires have money, and every single time we hear about a vampire, they're freaking rich. How do they get rich? What are they doing? And you just went through and over it like a pigeon on a passport and just so now I'm mad. I have only a little bit of beer and I want to go home.
Alright, so here's my point of view. Vampires have all the money.
It's wrong.
Vampires all have all the money because they've been around for hundreds of thousands of years. It's generational wealth. They just keep accumulating money because they never die. They're around forever and ever and ever. Jesta thinks there's like homeless vampires, but like those are the ones that fall by the wayside. I mean, like, they're all counts, right? They're counts. You got to be like high-ranking people to be counts, right? So they're around for hundreds of years. They're around and they're just keep making money. They keep accumulating wealth. And a friend of ours came over and said, well, what about their identities? How do you have your identities if you're supposed to be dead but you live for thousands of years? Well, Batman, he knows how to like get other people their new identities. You can fake an identity. There's a lot of fake identities out there. So these vampire guys, they got people making fake identities for them. They're going to live on forever. They're going to keep making the money. They're going to keep holding the poor people like us down. Fight back against the vampires. Vampires, no. Poor people, yes. I'm on team poor people. Don't let the vampires control us anymore. Sound off in the comments. Are vampires real? Are they taking all the money? Are they the reason our political situation is the way it is now? Let us know. Speak your truth. Sound off. Smash that like button. Smash that comment button. Tell us how you feel about vampires in the comments down below. Thank you. As always, you know I'm not a drinker. This is about my 10th beer of the night, and I'm trying to kill childhood cancer. Save the kids. I hate beer.
Liar.
Bad beer. Save the children. I do want to save the children. This is a little bit comedic at this point in time, but I do want to not have children have cancer. And I'm also not a drinker. All right, here's another beer for childhood cancer. I don't drink, but we gotta save the kids. No child should have to have cancer. Drank some beer, which I normally don't do, but for a good cause. So look at the description down below. Support the fight against childhood cancer. Help us out in that regard. I drank so that you don't have to. all you got to do is donate down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Turn the bell on for notifications. Go to Jack Brown's. It's a great place. We'll see you in the next one. Good night.